In this video we're going to create a network share, drive and folders. So firstly we have the volume set up, the D drive there. Inside the D drive we're going to create a shares folder. Inside the shares folder we're going to create two folders, one for staff and one for students. So the goal is data separation, so the staff won't be able to see the students folder and the students won't be able to see the staff folder or data. Let's go back to the shares folder, right click and select properties, select the sharing tab, advanced, check the share the folder button and select permissions. For everyone we need to select full control. Hit OK and close. We now need to go back into the shares folder, select the security tab. We select advanced down the bottom. We disable inheritance and convert to explicit permissions. And we need to delete the two users there. Select OK. We now need to create a security group, one for the staff and one for the students. So I'm going to create a OU here and put the groups inside this OU. So let's create two security groups, one called staff underscore share and the other called students underscore share. Let's now add two different users into each of these security groups. So let's add test user 1 into this security group. And into the student underscore share security group, let's add test user 2. Let's check the membership of these users. You can see the staff underscore share is for test user 1. Test user 2 is a member of the student underscore share. Let's now go back into the staff folder, hit the properties, go to the sharing tab. Let's take a look there. We need to leave this as is. We need to go to the security tab. We need to disable inheritance. Then we need to add the staff underscore share security group here. Firstly, removing that creator. So select principal, put the security group name here and check the name, hit OK, and we want to give this modify up to modify permissions. Hit OK, we can see the security group is there. We can see the permissions up to modify, read and execute, list contents, read and write. We'll do exactly the same for students, but this time we'll add student underscore share security group. So remove the creator owner, enable inheritance, and add the student underscore share security group. Once again, we'll select modify for the permissions and select OK. We now need to go into the shares section in the files and storage services. Hit the refresh button, we can see the shares folder there. We need to right click this and select settings or properties. Settings there, and select the enable access based enumeration. Then select apply and OK. We now need to create the drive maps GPO. So go to Corp, right click, create a new GPO and link it here. Give it a name, drive maps. So this is where all our drive mapping will take place. Hit edit, right click and edit, then preferences, drive maps under user configuration. If we right click this, new, map a drive, we need to get the network path, so we'll copy that here and we'll be able to paste it here. We also need to hit the reconnect checkbox and give it the drive a label. This label will show up on the client. Give it a drive letter and leave all else as default. We need to go over to the common tab as well at the top there. We need to select two checkboxes here, this one here and this one here. Select the security group that we need to assign to this drive, so it is staff underscore share. Select OK. Select the radio button there, user is in group. OK, and then apply. So we've finished mapping drive A. We need to do now drive B for the student folder. We can now log into the client PC. We'll firstly use test user 1, which should have access to the staff folder. And there we have it. We can see that this user is in the staff A drive folder and cannot see the student folder. If the user were to type in the network share path to the shares folder and select the shares folder, they're not going to be able to get past this point. There is a small error here with the UNC path. I'm going to correct it now. On the end here there should be an S. Let's now log into test user 2 on the client PC. Test user 2 should be only able to see the students folder and not the staff folder. And there we go, there's the student folder, the B drive that we created. If the user were to type in the UNC path to the shares folder, then select it, we can see that the user will be blocked at that point in time. When we attempt to go to the staff folder, we also get denied access.